ROUSES is proud of the creativity and the unparalleled entertainment in New Orleans, and honored to highlight it with their sponsorship of Steppin Out on WYES.
Steppin Out is made possible in part by Suzie and Pierre G. Villere.
With a lifetime of passion for public television, we're pleased to help underwrite Steppin Out.
Please join us in supporting WYES TV.
I'm Peggy Scott Laborde, and welcome to Steppin Out, with updates from the local restaurant, arts, and entertainment scenes. Joining me, Poppy Tooker. Yay, Poppy, she's back, host of Louisiana Eats on WWNO Radio. Hey, Miss Poppy, hi there. Also with us, singer, pianist, composer, Michael O'Hara. Hey, Michael, welcome back.
How you doing?
You look
Thanks
great,
for
Dawn.
having me. Thank you so much. You do
also
too.
known as the Sheik. Yes, yes. And it's nice to see Chef Jimmy back. Chef Jimmy Setchum, executive chef of Roosevelt Restaurant in the Quarter. Hello, Chef. Hi.
Hey, Miss Peggy, how are you?
Hey, just fine. And Poppy, if someone likes pork, this weekend is truly like going to heaven, huh?
Pig heaven, absolute pig heaven. Of course, we're talking about Hogs for the Cause. Yay, it's back. This is the 13th year of Hogs, and of course, this is an incredible group. Over those 13 years, they have raised over $3.5 million and given them out in direct grants to families with children suffering from pediatric brain cancer. And oh my goodness, they sure know how to put on a party. They're back at the UNO Lakefront Arena. It all gets started tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. It's bacon night, and what they're calling this year, just winging it. There's something for everybody. It's a very child-friendly event. And so the fun starts tomorrow night, 3 o'clock. Look at the fun. I mean, you're going to see pigs every which way and get to eat them that way, too. Saturday, the party goes from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. There's over 90 teams that are cooking. There's great music. There's great fun. Don't miss Hogs for the Cause. It's terrific. And then I also, see there, a little family-friendly fun. It's like a little beach. And there's pigs everywhere. Oh, and of course, there's music, incredible music, both tomorrow night, and look at that. I mean, not every day you see a pig barbecue grill, but all the great chefs in the city are out there. They all join one of those 90 teams, and oh my goodness, I don't care. You can pick your poison, whether it's whole hog, whether it's ribs, no matter what it is you like about barbecue, it's out there. And there's dessert too, and lots of cocktails and fabulous beer. So really, just head on out to Hogs. It's gonna be a gorgeous weekend. And remember, it's all for a good cause.
All right.
Okay, and then here's something brand new. Manish Patel, who I first came to love when he was at the auction house market with his original Tava Indian street food. Now he has his own bricks and mortar spot on O'Keefe in the Market District. It's the spot where formerly Company Burger was, and the food is very reasonably priced, very delicious. He has dosa, which are rice and lentil crepes. And it's so comfortable, and the decor is great. Kati rolls, there's rice bowls, and oh my goodness, the pressed naan sandwiches are just fabulous. There's a full bar, and they are making up these incredible house-made mocktails with different kinds of syrups. It's really a wonderful little spot, and he's open right now Wednesday through Sunday, 5 until 9 p.m. Of course, this ambitious young man is going to have Tava Indian Street Food open lunch and dinner 7 days a week. It's just like with every place, the staffing issue. He's doing the best he can getting started, but go see him. You won't be sorry. And now, Nalfi is coming roaring back for their 30th year. And of course, that's going to happen June 7th through the 12th. Ralph Brennan is hosting a Nalfi champagne dinner to help get things rolling next Thursday, April 7th. If you're a champagne lover, you'll know Del Lamont, Carnival du Champagne. They're going to be pouring 6 super premium luxury champagnes along with past hors d'oeuvres. There'll be dinner action stations, lots of delicious fun, getting the celebration for Nalfi's 30th year rolling.
Wow. Thank you so much, Poppy, and glad to have you back.
Thanks,
And
Peg.
moving on to Michael O'Hara. Michael, what have you been doing the last 2 years, kiddo?
Well,
Good to
you know,
catch up
everything
with
is shut.
you.
It's so good to have to
and
be
glad
here
things
again.
are starting to get
With
better.
everything shutting down, you know, starting up again, I really hadn't performed, you know, constantly in like 2 years. But I remained busy. I became the vice president of Rapid Dash Records and the head of the A&R department. So I'm dealing, you know, with acquisitions and of new artists that are old artists that never came out, you know, and helping them to realize their dreams after all these years, myself included. Plus, I managed to write and perform and produce my brand new CD on Rapid Dash Records, which is called Journey of a Thousand Dreams.
Yeah,
Do 4 videos.
congratulations.
It's right there. Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
And then I did 4 videos from songs off of the CD, and it's very cathartic. It's the most cathartic work as the Chic that I've ever done. Every song is a part of my life, of different situations and stuff like that, so I'm really proud of it. Also, on this CD, I did a tribute to Katrina. And so the middle of it actually has you in the storm. I took sound bites and stuff like that, and it has you in the storm for the bridge. So it's
Well,
amazing.
Michael, as many of your fans know, you are also an ordained minister, and I know that you're very spiritual.
Yes.
So, you know, for folks who have been through, we've all been through the last 2 years, do you have any advice in terms of keeping on, or?
You know what? It doesn't matter how you believe or your faith. Just hold on to that, because that is the core of who you are, who I am. And within there is the spirit to keep us going on. So hold on to your faith.
Well, I'm so glad. And what are you going to perform for us tonight?
I'm going to perform something called, it's a gospel song way, way back when. I learned it when I was 6 years old. It's called How I Got Over.
All right, go right ahead. Thank you. Michael O'Hara.
How I got over, how I got over. You know my soul looks back and wonder how I got over. I made it over, coming up the rough side of the mountain. I know my soul looks back and wonder how I got over. Well, I'm gonna wear a diadem in the new Jerusalem. I'm gonna walk the streets of gold in the homeland of the souls. I'm gonna view the host in white who travel both day and night, coming up from every nation on the way to the great coronation. I'm gonna shout, 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 shout. Oh, I'm gonna shout, hallelujah. I'm gonna shout my troubles over. You know my soul looks back and wonder. I made it, I made it, I made it, I made it over.
to know more about you or connect with you, your Facebook page, what, Michael J. O'Hara?
Michael J. O'Hara on Facebook, yes. Everybody can connect with me there. You can private, message me or, join shows because, I'm doing my characters and stuff. There's an ongoing
Exactly.
thing.
And I know this, because you went through this a while back, but I have to brag on you. How much weight did you lose at one point?
I lost 139 pounds.
Wow, talk about an inspiration.
And that wasn't because of stopping eating Poppy's pork,
Well, I'm so glad you're with us, and I know you're going to play for us a little bit later. Thank you. But on to Chef Jimmy. It's spring, Chef Jimmy, and Broussard's is planning accordingly, right? And we're going to show some wonderful photos of that beautiful restaurant on Conti Street.
Yes, our whole spring menu is based around Louisiana strawberries. I don't think there's anything as exciting to me as when the first of the strawberries come around. So there's no other strawberries in the world like there are in Louisiana. And so I really wanted to show them off as best as we could. So we've got them throughout our entire menu, both in dessert applications as well as some savory applications.
Well, this restaurant, we should say, it's so beautiful. And I believe the building itself, well, it was hundreds of years old. But the renovation of it, there are different rooms that you could ask for. And I know you have the Prohibition Room, okay? And that is where some WYES special dinners have been taking place. But you do have this wonderful choice. And that outdoor courtyard is just gorgeous at night, especially, huh?
Yeah, we have the largest courtyard in the quarter, so we're really blessed with that. And as you said, that Prohibition Room, we recently opened it. It's where we store all of our red and white wines. But it's fun. That's where we're doing our WYES dinners. So we have one tonight, and then we have one on the 7th.
All right. Well, also, let's look at some food. I know you brought some things for us to see that are a part of that new spring menu.
Yeah. So
Show and tell.
This is our strawberry tart. So it's a lavender shortbread crust.
Okay.
That is our.
But that's our pork, yeah.
Yeah, that's our strawberry porchetta. So it's a pork belly that we take, we roll it, cure it, and sous vide it for 3 days, and then fry it crispy.
Wow.
That is our strawberry chantilly cake. It's a strawberry lemon poppy chantilly cake. And that's actually the dessert we're featuring on our WYES dinners as well, and our strawberry cream tart with a lavender shortbread crust.
Ooh, that sounds so good. I know for a while there you all were doing different meals from decades, so you have a certain amount of freedom to come up with some creative meals. And
Absolutely.
evenings, huh?
We try to have as much fun as we can, and Broussard's been open for 102 years now at this point. So we like to try and celebrate as much of that history as we can. I've been there 4 years, but to think about the hundreds of people that have come through the kitchen, through the, as servers, as well as all the guests that have come in there over 100 years is pretty amazing.
It kind of is. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Connecticut. I moved down here about 2 months after Katrina and started working at Palace Cafe for Chef Darren, who became my mentor. Worked for him for a long time, and then about 4 years ago took over Broussard's, and have just been loving it ever since. All the history, the old French Creole side of it, and then the fine dining and the beautiful restaurant has been marvelous. You also have a very beautiful bar. What is it, the Empire Bar? We do. We have a very beautiful bar and some incredibly talented bartenders. Any kind of specialty cocktail you want, from a Ramos Gin Fizz to something for each of the decades. I know you've been doing a lot of research with all that, too. Absolutely. And look at this. This is gorgeous. Another one of those desserts. Woo! Strawberries everywhere, huh? Now, you have now 2 special prefixed meals now. Tell us about those. Yeah, so brunch and dinner, we're offering prefixes on both, and that's our strawberry praline pain Perdue from brunch right there. And then at dinner, it's a 3-course prefix based around strawberries. So there's a strawberry component in every dish on every course. And one more time, on April the 7th, there'll be a special meal, and there's still a few slots open at Broussard's for the WYES Season of Good Taste. Go to wyes.org/events, and that's a more intimate dinner. That's going to be really fun in the Prohibition Room, didn't you say? Yeah, absolutely. It's usually 10 or 12 people up in the Prohibition Room. We come up and talk about each course, kind of talk about the history and the inspiration. And then, of course, it's, raise some money for WYES. And, of course, good wine. Good wines. Okay. Well, thank you, Chef. And I know we'll hear a little bit more later. But now, New Orleans' own Terrence Blanchard enjoys composing many genres of music. On Friday evening,
WYES presents live from Lincoln Center, the opera Fire Shut Up in My Bones. This is an historically big moment for the Metropolitan Opera itself, with the debut of their first African-American composer, Mr. Blanchard. We recently had a chance to visit with him at the studio, and he gave us a behind-the-scenes look. How did you come to compose this opera, the music for this opera?
Well, it was my second opera. When we premiered my first one in St. Louis for Opera Theater St. Louis. At the premiere, Jim Robinson and Tim O'Leary came up to me afterwards and said, well, we want you to write another one. And so I immediately, had to sit down and think about the subject matter. My wife, along with a dear friend of hers who told her about Charles Blow's book, Fire Shut Up in My Bones, read the book, was really just emotionally bowled over by the book, and gave me the book to read. And once I read it, I kept thinking of two things. I kept thinking of, it's a coming-of-age story in a sense, but I related to him being from Louisiana, and I kept looking at where he was now and his success, and I said, everything that he's gone through and to see where he is now in his life could be a really uplifting story for a lot of people who may be going through something a little rough. So I know that I wanted to do this opera to kind of hopefully heal some souls.
There once was a boy of peculiar grace, a dangerous existence for a man of his race. A boy of peculiar grace. I'll go north, I'll make my way. Nothing can stop me. No reason to stay. The South is no place for a boy with peculiar grace.
It's a pretty tough series of topics, isn't it?
It is. When you deal with a child being molested, especially by a family member, it's nothing easy to talk about. At the same time, that child is trying to deal with its own identity, not really fitting into what the societal norms are telling him he should be. All of those things can be very confusing and can be devastating for a lot of people, But for him to come through it in the way that he did really is a testament to his vigilance, his strength, his resilience, and I'm still just, even when I encounter the story now, I'm still just impressed with what he had to go through and how he's overcome it.
Once again, the opera will air tomorrow night at 9 p.m. on WYES streaming and on WYES and PBS apps and WYES.org. The performers, by the way, that you just heard from were Angel Blue and Will Liverman. Now, though, and by the way, Mr. Blanchard, Terrence Blanchard, is coming back for the Jazz Fest. So we talked to him about that, and we'll roll that in just a few weeks. But now time for our picks. Poppy.
Well, I'll tell you, there is some help for Ukraine coming from the Copeland's restaurant family. At all of the Copelands, there is a place on the check where you can make a donation, and all of that money is going to help World Central Kitchen in the Ukraine with their efforts.
Thank you, Poppy. Michael.
Well, I'm starting just tonight back at Fleming's on Thursday nights.
What time?
5 to 9. And then Fridays at the Chop House, I'll be playing from 6 to 10 p.m.
Oh, that's great. And you played there for a while, and then I guess with the pandemic, of course, not. But now when we say the Torch Singer, does that mean you're playing some particular songs? Or?
I'm doing songs from 1929 all the way to 1990.
Ooh.
And so, with a lot of Motown thrown in. So come on in. You got, it's great food. Sorry, chef, but there's great food there at both locations. Come and enjoy. And I sit and sing at the grand piano just like I'm doing for you, Peggy.
So much fun. Now. Thank you. And Jimmy, chef, picks of the week here.
Brunch at Broussard's, Friday, Saturday, Sunday mornings. You can have some of that strawberry praline pain Purdue we showed earlier, bottomless mimosas, bottomless rosé, and really a great, fun way to start off your day and weekend.
Sounds great. It's great to have you here. And now, though, I wanted to mention 2 WYES items of note. On Saturday at 11 a.m., we have an event called Celebration of the Child, complete with an appearance by Curious George, 916 Navarre, that's in Lakeview, right behind Delgado, near City Park, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Games, crafts, snacks, book giveaways. The event is free and, of course, open to the public and best for ages 1 through 8. And this weekend marks the 65th anniversary, can you believe it, of WYES. I don't know who that person is at the upper right-hand corner. Anyway, we have a gift for you. It's a visual gift on Saturday. We are airing 9 hours of some of our favorite local documentaries, some of which have not been seen in a very long time. It starts at 3 p.m. with Pete about the late, great Pete Fountain. At 4 p.m., Marcia Cavanaugh's 1983 documentary, New Orleans, Survival and Celebration. At 7 p.m., John Byer's wonderful Hot Stuff, The Restaurants of New Orleans, which features many legendary restaurants and chefs. And at 8 p.m., my 90-minute documentary, New Orleans, the First 300 Years. Again, that's Saturday from 3 p.m. until midnight here on WYES. And the 36th annual Tennessee Williams and New Orleans Literary Festival took place last weekend. And always a highlight is the annual Stella Shouting Contest on Jackson Square. Here are some scenes from it. And we conclude, by the way, with the first place winner, Jonathan Jameson from New Orleans. Stella! Thanks so much to Dominic Massa for the montage. By the way, the first runner-up was Kathy Slack. She was the yodeler. So much fun. And now we've got some picks around town. The New Orleans Opera Association presents Puccini's La Bohème. Oh my goodness. Friday and Sunday at the Milhaud Jackson Performance Center for the Arts. And there will be parties out front by the fountain with the Electric Yak Quartet beforehand. 19 performers will sing songs from Broadway as well as original music from local composers. Anna Ross to address the sexual issue of sexual assault. That's at Cafe Istanbul. That is on April 2nd, 3rd, and 10th. And proceeds go to star.ngo to treat victims of sexual abuse. So that's really going to be something very special and very meaningful. The University of Holy Cross is holding their first ever crawfish boil cook-off. That's on Saturday starting at noon, open to the public. Author, musician Tom Sankton will have a book signing of his new book, The Last Baron. That's on Tuesday at Octavia Books. And banjo player and singer Don Vappy will perform at St. Mary's Assumption Church on Wednesday to support the Friends of St. Alphonsus. Ida destroyed part of their roof. That's across the street from St. Mary's. They also have a GoFundMe drive going. Roger Kalia conducts the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, music from the New World, featuring Milhaud, Dvorak, and Montgomery at the Orpheum, of course. And we want to welcome visitors who are attending the Final Four games and other related activities. We are thrilled that you are here. And now we're hearing more from Michael. Michael, what are you playing for us?
Going up yonder.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you all very much, my pals, and thank you for watching. Good night.
Anybody ask you where I'm going? Where I'm going soon. Anybody ask you where I'm going? Where I'm going soon. You telephone me, I'm going up yonder. Going up yonder. Going up yonder to be with my Lord. Oh, going up yonder. Going up yonder. Going up yonder to be with my Lord. Oh, going up yonder. Going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my Lord. Oh, going up yonder. Going up yonder. Going up yonder to be with my Lord. Anybody ask you where I'm going? Where I'm going soon. You telephone me, going up yonder. Come on, Chef. Going up yonder. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Poppy. Going up yonder to be with my Lord. Oh, tell them now I'm going up yonder. Going up yonder. Going up yonder to be with my Lord. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, sound good to me. Whoa, going up yonder. I'm going, children, one of these days to be with my Lord. Gonna see my mother, see my father, see Jesus. Everybody, we're going up yonder to be with our Lord. Yeah, 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 going up yonder.
Steppin' Out is made possible in part by Suzie and Pierre G. Villere.
With a lifetime of passion for public television, we're pleased to help underwrite Steppin' Out.
Please join us in supporting WYES TV.
ROUSES is proud of the creativity and the unparalleled entertainment in New Orleans and honored to highlight it with their sponsorship of Steppin' Out on WYES.